Hmm. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I guess I'll review it. Man, maybe The Flash wasn't that bad after all. Let's get into my review of Indy 5 or Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Let's go.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
Hardly related.
Get back!
So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316, and here's my review of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. A couple of you asked, would I do more movie reviews? Wait a minute. Hold on one second. So yeah, that's better. So let me do my Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny review with my pop culture reporter hat on instead of that tired ass hat. Speaking of tired ass, the script for this movie. So when they presented the script to Harrison Ford, and I know he was interested in doing a movie about an aging Indiana Jones. He even said he was interested in doing it about 6-7 years ago. That's when he should have done it. It's been too big of a gap since the last one, but could go back to what I said. Speaking of tired ass scripts, when they brought the script to Harrison Ford, he should have maybe taken some advice of an older movie character played by Danny Glover when he said,
I'm too old for this shit.
yeah, he should have told them, I'm too old for this shit. As in, I'm too old to come back and play this character with this tired ass script that you're presenting me. So let's dive into Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. So obviously stars Harrison Ford. A majority of the movie, he's obviously his present age. I think he's what, like around 80. The beginning of the movie, though, they used a de-aging process to present a Harrison Ford Indiana Jones character that was about 40 years old. Now, I'll give him credit. A lot of people are making fun of it and talk about how bad it was. I didn't think it was that bad. I think they actually did a good job of disguising it by putting a majority of that scene or the scenes at the beginning in the dark or low lit or outside to kind of, like I said, disguise the fact that it was a de-aged Harrison Ford. Now, I think a lot of people were in the camp of they thought it looked like horseshit. And there's a lot of people that also go going overboard talking about how great it looked.
I literally am thinking to myself as I'm watching it, did he shoot parts of Indiana Jones 5 back when he was doing Raiders of the Lost Ark? Because it really was seamless.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like right in the middle. It didn't distract me. I liked it. It maybe the scenes at the beginning drug on a little too long. But let's just say once it gets into present day or hit Indiana Jones's present day, man, the script, it was just old and tired. Older and tireder than the character himself.
I'm tired. Let's face it, I'm tired.
Let's just start right at the beginning, the villains. I'm not going to spoil too much by telling you the main villains in this movie are the Nazis again. Yeah, again. There's literally no characters in this movie that after seeing it that I gave a shit about. So all the characters are old and tired. You got an old and tired Antonio Banderas that shows up. Really no point at all. Why they needed star power in that role, I'll never know. The character of Helena, which is Indiana Jones's goddaughter, which is basically his sidekick through a majority of this movie. Miss Fleabag herself. If nothing else, she's disrespectful to the character of Indiana Jones. And she's literally an ultimate bitch to him through most of the movie. And why he would put up with that shit, I don't know. But either way, I digress. Not only is her character kind of worthless, but she ends up with a sidekick, which I'm assuming they're trying to play off as like her sidekick, kind of like Short Round was Indiana Jones' sidekick. Piece of advice: if that's what you're going to do, at least give the kid some lines that are worthwhile. Give him some comedy to do comic relief, something. I don't remember anything about this kid other than he was flying a plane in one part. Speaking of tired and watered down, how about the character that Mads Mikkelson played? I thought he was going to be a badass, like bad mother of a Nazi. He ended up being like really old and weak. Didn't really seem like a worthy adversary to Indiana Jones at all. I mean, just what a waste of a great actor in that role. So another way that the script was old and tired, I mean, basically it was rent, cycle, repeat of every other Indiana Jones movie. Indiana Jones figures out what he's got to do. He gets there a second or two ahead of the Nazis. The Nazis show up. They do him one better. He then gets away or gets another step ahead, and then they're right on his heels again. It's just rent, cycle, repeat with some lame-ass jokes thrown in to maybe appease people like me who are looking for, you know, that nostalgic hook of the original trilogy. I'll give them credit. They throw us a bone here or there with some returning legacy characters.
Those days have come and gone.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
With some minor references to the other movies, but nothing worthwhile and nothing that's even memorable that I can even quote you in this review. And speaking of old and tired, I felt old and tired after this movie. It was 2.5 hours. There was nothing in this movie that was worthwhile of having 2.5 hours worth of plot. 2 hours easy. This movie could have been trimmed down and maybe it would have been a little tighter. Maybe it would have seemed more action-packed.
Good idea, oh Lord. Of course it's a good idea.
The scenes were just drug out and there was so much exposition and padding in between scenes. It was ridiculous. Now, the movie is not bad. It's made very well. It's great to see Indiana Jones back. It's great to see some legacy characters. And after the last act, which I did not like at all, to come back at the very last scene and put a big bow around it, I really did like the last scene. It was real sentimental. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But speaking of that, there is no after credit scene, so don't even waste your time staying after the credits. I really did like how they wrapped it up. So, but that's pretty sad when that's one of your favorite parts of the movie, is the very last scene of the movie. So with that being said, I guess my rating is going to be meh, right in the middle. It's not a terrible movie. I've seen a lot worse. It's not the best movie. I've seen a lot better. I even like The Flash better. It was right down the middle. This character deserved a lot better. Indiana Jones did. Harrison Ford deserved a lot better. And us, as the nostalgic movie fan of this iconic movie character in history, we deserved a lot better. So I was hoping at the end that I would be cheering as Indiana Jones rode off into the sunset. I'm actually just hoping that he does retire finally and ride off into the sunset and we don't have to see Indiana Jones on the big screen again. And that's not the feeling that I wanted to have coming out of this movie. It was pretty disappointing. What do you think? Put your comments down below once you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know, like I said, in the comments, your thoughts about this movie or any other summer blockbuster or any other movie that you want me to review. Go check out my review of The Flash. I really enjoyed that better. If you want a nostalgic movie and you liked Michael Keaton's Batman, that did a much better job of presenting a nostalgic character in a new movie and a new setting. It's just sad that both of these movies had really poor turnouts and are probably going to be considered flops at the box office. So after you do all that normal YouTube stuff, don't forget to hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316, and I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.